Okay, welcome to this morning's lesson, which is on exchange rates. So, first of all, let's talk about what an exchange rate is. So, you use exchange rates when you go to different countries. If you go into anywhere in Europe, you might use the euro. If you go to America, you might use the dollar. So, let's just read what the definition is. So, an exchange rate is the price of one currency expressed in terms of another currency. That's pretty much pretty much everything you need to know about this, but I'll continue. The exchange rate determines how much of one currency has to be given up in order to buy a specific amount of another currency. So it's basically how you convert two different currencies, and this comes up in those GCSE questions quite regularly. Let's just crack on and we'll have a look at some questions. So here I've got some currencies. So this was from February 2018. So looking at different currencies, and you can see here there's widely different currencies. So here we've got the US dollar, which is 52.07, and the Japanese yen, I think that is 0.49. We've got here, where's the Great British Pound is 73.14, and all of these different exchange rates are widely different. And you compare them one to another, and you sometimes some are more than the other, sometimes some are less than the other, and they always change. So let's have a little look at some questions on this. So this is just a typical question. So the conversion rate between pounds and dollars. So let's get this down. Remember, you must get these in your notes. The only way to learn maths is to do it. I'm going to keep hammering that line. So you must make sure you're getting this down. So the conversion rate between pounds and dollars is, so this is example 1, make sure you're getting it down, is £1 is equal to $150. How much is £49 in dollars, and how much is £78 in dollars? So with this one here, what we're looking at is first of all, we need to convert by multiplying that. If you know that £1 is this, if I'm trying to find out what £49, silly Billy, £49 is there, then how do I get from £1 to this? Then I'm timesing by 49. That's what I'm doing there. So I've got to do the same with this exchange rate. So it's going to be $1.50, I should say, $1.50 times by 49. And in this case, that's equal to $73.50. Notice that it says on there 73.5. We know that dollars has got two decimal places after it because you've got dollars in its cents, isn't it, for dollars after that? Let me just move that there like that. Make sure this is... So, and that's the first question done there. So that's that part A done. Okay, so part B says, how much is £78 in dollars? And you start off with exactly the same thing. So £1 is equal to £1 is equal to $1.50. So if I want $78, I'm going to be timesing by 78, timesing by 78. So £1 times by 78 is £78, and $1.50 times by 78, $1.50 times by 78 is equal to $117. And that's that question done as well. Part B done. Nice and easy. Not too difficult. Okay. So, that's example 1. We know that's done. So let's have a look now at example 2. So this one's a little bit different now. We've got the conversion rate, and it's actually different. And that's quite common, actually. Conversion rates don't stay the same. So don't think... why is that conversion rate different? Because they do change day by day, these conversion rates. So the conversion rate this time between pounds and dollars is that £1 is equal to $1.40 this time. What is the conversion rate of $99 in pounds. So with this one here, the thing that we need to be looking at is converting from dollars to pounds. Now, to get this into $1, I divide by 140. So when you're converting back to pounds, what you need to do here is you do $99 divided by our exchange rate, which in this case is equal to $1.40. So we've got there 99 divided by $1.40, which is equal to, now it's giving me here 70.714. So I know I need to round that to one decimal place. Remember, this is converting to pounds, so that's going to be £70 and 71 cents. So that's part A done. Really simple, this. Nice and straightforward. Let's have a look at part B. So part B is how much is $97, so not far off. Again, I'm converting back, so I'm going to be dividing by 140. Like so. So 97 divided by 140 is equal to, this case, it's equal to 69, and it says 285 there. Now that 5 means I'm going to need to round up, so it's going to be 29 cents. Nice and straightforward there. Make sure you're getting both of these questions down in your book. That's example 1 and this is example 2. Okay, I know these seem quite straightforward sometimes, but they do come up in GCSE loads. So we do need to make sure that we're practicing things like this. So let's have a look now at, now this here, I'm going to make this one big so we can see it. So, Eddie bought some perfume in Italy. The perfume in Italy was $50. The same perfume in London was £42. Sorry, I've said dollars there, that should be euros. 50 euros. The exchange rate was £1 is equal to 125 euros. Work out the difference between the cost of the perfume in Italy and the cost of the perfume in London. Give your answer in pounds. So when I'm looking at this one here, make sure you're getting this one down. This is example 3 now. Example 3. So, the thing that I need to convert with this one is I already know how much this costs because we want it in pounds. In London, we know that it's 42. Okay, we know that it's £42 in London. And the thing that I need to think about here is converting it in from the Italian euro into pounds. Because if you notice at the end, it says give your answer in pounds. So I'm going to start off here with the 50 euro. If I want to convert that to pounds, let's write down what that conversion is. So I know that £1 is equal to, drawn the euro wrong, drawn dollar, is equal to €1.25. Okay. And if I know that it's 50 euro, then I need to divide here by my exchange rate because I'm converting £2. So divide by 125. So 50 divided by 1.25, which in this case is equal to £40. So work out the difference in the cost between the perfume in Italy and the perfume in London. Well, it's more expensive in London, but the difference between this is going to be equal to the 42 minus the 40, which is equal to £2 difference. And there we go. That's that one done. Again, nice and straightforward, but they do look quite tricky, these questions, because they're so wordy. Do not be scared by the fact there's so many words in here. Just take your time and work your way through it. Okay, let's have a look at the next question. So here we've got A jumper costs $33 in New York, and it costs 28.21 euros in Paris. Where is it cheaper to buy? Now we've got both of these exchange rates converted into pounds, so we're going to have to use both of these exchange rates. So make sure you're getting this one down. This one here is example 4 now. Example 4. Okay, so let's do two sides here. So we've got the price of the jumper in New York, first of all. Now the price of the jumper in New York is equal to 33. Let's write down the exchange in New York, which is equal to £1 is equal to 65 dollars. And in Paris, is it? Yeah, Paris, we have £1 is equal to €1.35. So in New York, we've got our jumper, which is the $33. To convert that into pounds, I'm going to divide by 165, which is equal to 33 divided by 1.65, which in this case is equal to £20. With this one here, the scarf costs 28.21 euros. So I'm going to divide by this exchange rate, which is 1.35. So 28.21 divided by 1.35, which in this case is equal to £20.80. Now notice it's 89 there, and I've made a little mistake here because I've rushed ahead. It's 896, which means that this is going to round up to, now that 9 is going to round to a 0, it means that that 8 is going to round to a 9, so it's actually going to round to £20.90. See here, the 6 here means that it rounds up. That 9 is going to round to a 0, meaning the 1 is going to carry on to the 8, which means it's going to be 90. So where is it cheaper to buy? Make sure we're writing this. It's cheaper to buy. It's cheaper in New York. It's cheaper in New York. And that's that question done. Nice and straightforward. So let's have a look now at this question. What I'm going to suggest is that you pause this now, have a go at this one yourself. Don't be put off by that weird symbol. That is the price of a computer. It says New York here, but actually I think that should be China. But it's just a conversion rate. Do not be scared by that. It's exactly the same. It's just a strange conversion rate, so don't be put off by that. Okay, I'm going to have a go at this one together with both of us. So, it says New York, but I think that might actually be China, but that's not the end of the world. So we've got here New York, and we've got Paris again. It tells us the cost of the computer in New York is, that's really cheap computer as well. It's a Y with 2 lines, and it's going to be 1,881. And the conversion rate for this is £1 is equal to 198. Don't be put off by that. It's exactly the same process. So here we've got Paris, which tells us the price of it is 21.08, and the conversion rate in this one is £1 is equal to 1.7. So when we're doing this one, to get back to a pound, I'm dividing this by 198. So let's do that now. So 1881 divided by 198, which is equal to £9.50. This one here is this divided by my exchange rate, which is 1.7. 21.0, silly, 21.08 divided by 1.7, in this case is €12, 12 pounds and it says 4 here, but make sure you're writing 40 because you know it's 40 pence. So where is it cheaper? It's cheaper in New York. Brilliant. Okay, so that's those examples done. That's the last of those examples. I'm going to put some questions up now for you to have a go at. Remember to pause these, have a go in your book. So there's some questions. Pause these and have a go in your book. Pause now. Okay, I'm going to put the answers up. Here's your answers for those. Mark those in green. Make sure you pause now and mark them in green. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and have a wonderful time today.